The more you know, it's Face Suyuki and we're at Colonel Sanders' lovely chicken house. Look at his baby picture, an urn, the beautiful lake. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live in such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made a decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perked up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy, or perhaps both, like maybe chicken. Now you got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Of course I'll reveal it to you, Colonel. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You'll reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. I'm sorry, I don't like coleslaw. Oh, it's gross. I thought you were going to say mac and cheese. I like the mac and cheese. Oh, not the coleslaw. Oh, God. Oh, it looks horrible. The sweaty cabbage dish is glistened in the Colonel Sanders luxury. Wait, magnificent. Together, you chop on the creamy saw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Good, it's gone. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? It's like I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping, like Scooby-Doo. Around the room are various items you can look at closer at. Each item seems to wear memories and emotions. Tap on the items to discover more about Colonel. Baby Colonel? Baby Colonel. Adorable little baby crawls across the floor from the goatee and the mustache combo he sports. You figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That or maybe it's the drumstick that he seemed to be waving like a rattle. I didn't notice the drumstick. Who frames a baby pictures of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded, am I right? Tap on the item. Yeah. What's this? The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders. He looks older in that picture, except he's an old man visiting... Oh, okay. Thank you. Visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Wait, you said he was an old man, but you didn't say, oh, that could be his dad. So Colonel Sanders is an old man. How old am I in this game? Am I also an old man? One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheering them. This does not look anything like Colonel. Am I getting catfished here? You look closely and see there's a short encryption. I wonder who my friend Pete is. No, I'm not done. There's this urn. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on the pedestal. There's a plague on. I can't say it. I know the word. It's a little inscription thing. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. Okay, what about this comb? A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Oh my god. Upon further inspection, you realize the hair there isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spurned silver. Chicken? You know, it's a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic. It's real. Oh god. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped on the chicken's footwell. The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. I wonder if Kentucky Fried Chicken's good in Kentucky. Guys, if you're from Kentucky, tell me if your KFC's good there. Tell me! You gaze out the window across the vast lake and a mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of the student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. I can't see. I'm in the middle of something. You open the window to crack the ghost of student. It slipped out with a breeze. Candle? The scent candle you pick up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly scented collar? Piece of wood floating in the lake? Summer of 69? No, it's one of the secret recipes. It's chicken beaks. Tap on the item. Oh, there's this little thing right over here. This must be where he keeps his secret recipe. You think for a moment what number is important to Colonel Sanders, then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 11 level the safe inside, you find Huh? Did it say, can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Is that what it said? I mean, I heard of people eating raw chicken in other countries, which I find that horribly gross. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a roll of his signature white suits hanging there. Oh my god. You take one off its hanger and you try it on. Oh, the jacket is big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathe in its scent. They say that home is where his heart is. This is what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders return, and he has a new dish that he's been working on and wants you to taste. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. You see nothing. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You've got to take it off. It's my big moment. Don't click at that. You tell him you're cold. Okay. You fess up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run to the door, but the thought of leading Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause, and you stop yourself. Colonel? Yes. Yuki. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence, da-da-da-da-da. The very next day, you broke it apart. Zee, and everyone's flying. Yes, it's cool, and it's... you wake up to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that you could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Chicken beaks. In some jurisdiction, chicken beaks isn't even illegal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? That's horrible. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeous plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Melticious. It's melticious. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say we're the perfect match? Oh my god, how presumptuous of you, Colonel. My cuisine and your taste buds. That is. Such confidence, such grace. Could it be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg? Why would I? He's my Colonel. Flatter him. See, he like that. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eyes as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? It's happening all so fast. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and go home. There's still one more day of school, after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since then, I've been partnered up with Pop. He asked me to go out with him. Still, that's weird, and he looks like a 5-year-old. I know he might be a dude that's actually 100 because of anime logic. Of course, I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I could get to know the little guy. See, you're even calling him little guy. This is weird, Miriam. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house, as in thing people just say? What is that even referring to? I'm not sure what we stand. You don't even give Miriam to tell her story. However, blowing up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date, too, back to Corsano's house where I spent the night with him. You... What? Nothing happened but emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from the whole this whole Corsano's session and focus on school. Being obsessed with Corsano's is wrong. You don't want to be right. Yeah! If a sort argument, you both agreed to go your separate ways. She's mad about me falling in love with Corsano. She's just jelly. When you arrive at school, you count your rivals in the crowd. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pops, but he himself might not quite grasp that fact, because you know he's Pops. What's a swally? It sounds delicious! Oh, it's great. And what are you up one right away? I have my soy with Spinkles, please. Spinkles is a dog and a tree. You can get your soy dip too. Why don't you pick out someone your own size? Because I'm really the biggest person at school. There's this horse that Colonel Sanders rides at school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You got some nerves, Yuki. Suggest I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but injury from yesterday's mixture incident makes you wince in pain. It doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up. I'll never give up, ever! Constance's eyes just appear things are close to boiling over. A natural person, he senses that something has been going on. Intuitive. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Yuki, how's the hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Are you concerned about my hand, Colonel? Yesterday I broke a nail winning so hard. Typically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing complimenting her? I know! But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear you're passionate about how your food is received. There's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Yuki. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we left the class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine foods. See you inside, Yuki. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders just blew me off. What the frick? Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' ability to see Ashley for who knows she really is. You walk across the crowd to get some distance. In attempts to distract yourself at how slightly you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book! It looks like bad news. Just something I found lying around. It appears to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in magic stuff. Grimoire? I'm saying it wrong, who cares? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time dedicating a magic book if they really weren't powerful? I can think of a surefire way to find out. You open the page covered archaic warnings, cast only in case of an extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exams. That's way too drastic. Couldn't you just do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is just drastic but desperate times call for desperate measures. You got a memorization spell sitting right in front of you. A pretty good excuse to try it out. You got what? What? I can't. Don't do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye and good night.